we doing? Who have we got in the house? Gary, look at that. You're waiting for us.
Okay.
You were just waiting. Hey, who else is in the house? Come
on, guys.
Beam on down.
Come on.
It's Friday night. We are at maximum overload.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Zach.
No.
It should be 17 and 1 second. You're right. You should. We should have that, shouldn't we?
We should.
Hey, John. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks everyone for joining us. Hey, Preston from North Carolina.
Nice.
Wow.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Spoiler alerts. We're going through Star Trek Picard.
Hey, Neil.
Hi, Neil. Season 3, episode 3, 17 seconds. How are you doing, Carol?
I'm not sure I've recovered yet. I don't have any glasses of champagne on, but I just
We
need more.
just opened our second bottle, which is a serious thing.
Yeah,
we can't handle 2 bottles.
No. Yeah, that episode was intense.
So
Beyond intense.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm entirely okay right now.
No, I don't think I am. Like, we have to wait a week for the next one.
I don't know how we're going to do that.
No, if you illegally have it now somehow.
Yeah. Hey,
we will ask no questions.
Yeah, there was just, yeah, a lot.
There's
a lot going on there.
Yeah. So, should we go?
Let's go. Let's go from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, I actually really like the opening with the sort of flashback, Picard, Riker, sharing whiskey. It's this, like, the TNG moments I would have wished they had. You know, you got a little taste of it at the end when they play poker around the table.
Where did you think that episode was going in that beginning bit?
Oh, so it was the case of, well, Picard's got to learn what being a father is.
Yeah.
And so either Jack would be put in very dangerous peril or he would die.
Yes.
One of those two things would happen in that scene. And I'm glad it went the way it did.
Yeah. I thought, oh gosh, he's a goner for sure.
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought it was going to be, I can't remember which LaForge daughter, the LaForge daughter.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be her. When she showed up at Seven's, I thought, oh, okay, so this is the foreshadowing. This is someone's kid's going to be in danger. It's probably going to be Jack. But then I thought, actually, maybe it could be one of the LaForge children.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they're going to kill off the con officer.
Oh.
That's where I went straight away.
Oh, damn. You went dark from New York City.
But I also thought it was going to be a whole flashback episode with Picard, with Riker and Troy. I thought it was going to be the whole let's watch Thaddeus die episode.
I'm glad that's not the way it went. I'm glad they didn't go child death because, like, as this episode was, this was hard enough.
Exactly, and I mean,
add that in as well.
I still haven't gotten over Voyager's real life.
Oh no,
the Doctor's holographic daughter.
No,
God damn that little holographic girl. God me. I'm still not recovered from that. No. No dead children.
No dead children.
It's not funny. Not that everything has to be funny, but
it has to
just
not mentally scar you for 20 years.
It's just horrible. So,
but I love the camaraderie, the drinking. I wish there was more of that in TNG, and I loved getting to see that
and
moment.
Seeing the flashback of Deanna, the de-aging Neil. The de-aging was really good. They did a good job there.
They did. Like, sometimes it's been done terrible, and I've seen it done terribly on Patrick Stewart before, and this was good. This was good.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a nice. It was a nice sort of reminder of how close their relationship was and how it had developed after TNG.
But moving on.
Anyway,
so then we go back to the Titan and its peril.
Yes, yes, it's all carnage on the Titan, and then of course there's the moment between Geordie's daughter and 709.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Which got me worried because I'm like,
oh yeah,
here's someone who they could just kill.
The kids are gonna die this episode. Or
it reminded me a bit of the episode with Ariam in Discovery, which we have to circle back to that at the end.
Oh my god, yeah.
When you're seeing a bit too much of Ariam and you're like, oh, you've not seen nothing of Ariam.
And suddenly you got a lot of screen time.
They're building a bit of backstory and trying to make us like Cube a bit more.
And then, that means
kill her.
You're for the...
Yeah. The Lieutenant Kerry moment, as I call it, Lieutenant Kerry. All these other actors have 7-year-long contracts right to the end, but suddenly in comes Lieutenant Kerry talking about his wife and kids. Don't like your odds, mate. Yeah. Right. Alrighty. And then of course we have the Picard and Beverly conversation about Jack, where we have it confirmed that Jack is Picard's son.
Now, there's still questions all about the age and all right. Like, we're just going to let those slide.
Yeah, I mean, it's the 24th century. You can be old and have children.
You can be old and have children that are older than the age they should be.
Yeah,
that's absolutely fine. Like, he's lived a hard life.
I love the way they explain his accent. Just slip that in there.
I love it. Yeah,
that's that. I'm happy with it. You know what I had said a couple of weeks ago? I thought it would be a bit cheesy if he has an English accent. But just that little thing that says the same way they did it with Deanna, where they explained her accent was due to the valet at the time. I thought just a little bit like that explains it.
In London or England, and then and maybe it's in his day. Little bit of a joke. Love that too.
Great. Now we can all let go of that. That's all fine.
I still do hope that secretly Captain Picard, when everyone's not looking, just drops into an English accent, like round to people. That's how Riker knew immediately that he was his son.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah. Can't you tell he's French by his English accent? I love the way they've actually explained Picard's accent as well.
Yes.
It's all little things.
Yeah.
It just helps shut up the whinges, doesn't it? But I thought the conversation between Picard and Beverly was
intense.
It was intense, but it was necessary. They couldn't just shoehorn him in.
No.
They had to have that conversation to make it a bit more believable. And both sides, what they said, were completely valid, I felt.
So as Picard's son, Jack has been in peril since the moment the two of them met. They were in peril before, but it seems even more so now. Like, literally...
And then when Picard starts speaking, you're like, oh God, you know what, everything he's saying, he's right. I agree with Picard now. And then Beverly's like, yeah, I know, but that all goes out the window because you just want to protect your son. You're like, yes! And I think they did. It was great that they had that communication and were able to explain where they were coming from. And they both did a really good job of explaining themselves.
Yes.
And to us, it made it more believable that why... Because, it doesn't fit. It doesn't compute with me. Why would Beverly not tell him? But after watching that scene, it's like, this...
I get it. Because, the Beverly we knew would have told John Luke everything. But I get it, you know, and just,
Oh, and Preston makes a point. That scene makes me think of the deleted scene in Nemesis when Crusher becomes the head of StarFleet Medical. It's not canon thoughts. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have any immediate thoughts on that.
No, but we're going to go away and dwell on that.
I will dwell on it. Let's just dwell.
Well, we will dwell.
We will dwell.
Yeah. What you guys don't know is when this ends, we spend out another hour talking about Star Trek.
Yeah, we will.
Talking about all the points you bring up that we don't have an answer to right now.
And there was a lot in that scene as well about the whole what happened on the Enterprise and what happened in their lives in that period, which was quite a lot going on. Which was good.
Yes.
Riker was just superb in this episode, wasn't he?
He was really good.
That absolute love and compassion he has for his crewmates, for Picard, and for Jack.
I love the moment when he says, Jack, walk with me.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, anything. Stand in front of me. And then pacing up and down. I love, and he's giving him that look.
Adoring him. Yeah.
I love that.
It makes me think of something that Will Wheaton messaged out recently about how he wishes Jonathan Frakes was his dad. He's an ultimate dad, isn't he? Riker and
oh my God, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, that was good. And then of course we talk about the Shrike.
Oh yeah,
the Shriek. The Shrike.
I say Shrek.
Shrek. Yeah, I keep thinking. I keep hearing Shrek.
I hear Shrek,
and then Shrek.
It's like an onion with many layers.
That there is this mystery. They don't know what they want, and they
sent them and what?
Yeah, but then it comes back to this vortex again, which is what we were talking about last week. Does it all sort of connect?
I got so excited for the portal weapon thing. Oh my god, so good. Like,
oh god, yeah, we've not seen that. There were some things we've never seen again in Star Trek before.
So that bit, I'm probably jumping ahead. Sorry, guys. But the bit with the torpedo goes off and then they shoot it with a phaser.
Never seen that before.
I thought that was incredible. I was like, yeah. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
But no. You just fire that torpedo.
Yeah.
Hi, Rashid.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that whole mystery, and now we've got that connection, that which we said we knew that we were connected, didn't we? Like the temporal vortex.
Yeah.
So now there is that sort of connection there, and of course that all links to what Raffaella and as we know, and Worf.
Oh my god. Their scenes were incredible. Oh,
how great is Worf?
I need a show with the two of them. Yeah, I need the show with both of them. Yes.
Yeah. I've instantly gone back to my 15-year-old self. Do you remember how much I loved Michael Dorn and Worf?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
At school, I was obsessed with Worf, wasn't I? Everyone on Star Trek, I fancied Worf. Yeah. Michael Dorn's nice. The way he's changed. I think about how much I've changed since I was 15 as well. Like, haven't we sort of grown old together well? Like, I feel like I've also become more wiser and calmer.
I imagine you offer me chamomile tea these days.
Yes, I could. Oh, that was just the greatest. Who thought Worf would be the funny guy?
I know, he was the comic guy. Like, this is casual.
Yes.
This is casual wear.
We do beheadings on Wednesdays. Yes. Worf's always had it in him, hasn't he? He's always had that little punchline. And he got a bit more broody, I think, in Deep Space Nine than he was in TNG. But he's definitely TNG Worf again.
I think Jadzia did bring out a little bit of humour, though.
Fair enough. True.
Yeah.
I will grant that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Oh, look, Tim's wrote it. I am Worf, son of Moog, House of Martok, son of Sergei, House of Rushenko, Bane of to the Juris.
I love that bit.
Slayer of Gowron.
Oh,
I have
some
chamomile tea.
Do you take sugar?
Thank you for that, Tim. Thank you, Tim.
That was...
Yes, John, that was it. You know what? Just before we came on, John's just said Worf listening to the same music as Picard in his ready room in Star Trek First Contact.
Yeah.
As soon as that came on, I was like, Carol,
I know this.
I know this music, and I knew it was from Star Trek. And I had to look it up because.
But to be fair, she went to a mind palace. It was amazing to watch. Literally, she was sat here going, I know this music, and then she's going through. It's like, yes.
And then you said, what are you looking at? My memories. I had my own little memory alpha, and I'm like, I could hear it, like something was rattling. I could see something rattling. I'm like, there's a computer panel, there's something rattling, and then that was it. It was First Contact.
Yeah, I love how your brain
Christoph,
works.
your theory. Yeah, we're going to come back to that. Oh, wait a minute, let's see what's Christoph said. So, story theory: rogue changelings got their head on intelligence, law, and is Borg collected. One changeling is played one changeling is played by Spider, so it's neither Law nor Data nor Soon. I think it's Federic. There's no chance against. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll come back to that. But we got some similar theories. Yes, so that was very good. And then we're seeing also so going back to the Titan, and the Shrek, and we're seeing some nice collaborative moments between Picard and Riker talking strategy in a very calm, nice way.
I like how Riker becomes captain.
Oh yes, well,
Captain Shaw. Just like I was sat there, I was really worried. Like I actually quite like Captain Shaw now, and actually, I forget his real name. I'm really sorry if anyone remembers it.
Liam.
But he seems really nice. He was on the cruise recently. He seemed like to really embrace the fans. Great addition to the Star Trek family. When he fell down, I was like, oh no, he's hit his head.
Yeah.
Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. I've just started to like you.
I know.
And then he was alive, thankfully. And then so he was able to then actually hand over command to Riker. And I liked that more than if he died and Riker was forced into position.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I still don't like that. I mean, I like that moment where he came round at the end, but I know he's still dead name 7.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm all for people redeeming themselves. So
still got time.
Still got time.
Yeah.
There is, and then of course we all noticed the.
So Lehman's character's first name, Todd.
Chaswick. Thank you,
Preston.
Thank you, Preston. Yes, you're right. Liam is his Star Trek name, which is all I know. I don't know anything about real life. Yeah. So. And then of course we're all suspicious of the guy.
Oh yeah, the ensign with the starry eyes.
The starry eye guy, we called him, didn't we? We didn't like him. You know, we saw him badmouth Riker. He got a bit Larry, didn't he? He got Larry to Riker.
Yeah.
And didn't you think he was the same guy in the bar at the beginning?
Yeah, he was definitely. He was the guy Riker just
the Enterprise in.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I thought you said that.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe someone else said that.
I think that might have been Sarah last week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So we'll call Sarah. Oh, Sarah's not here this week, guys.
Yeah.
We're not just talking over her.
No.
Sarah's on a holiday.
I know, outrageous.
When was the last time you had a holiday, Sarah? You okay, Carol?
I don't know.
Mine was about 2018.
I did go for a night away at the Sci-Fi Ball.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, then a week ago.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Not talking to you.
Alright, this is gonna get awkward.
I haven't had a holiday in a long time.
Are you gonna send me to my room, Sam?
Yeah. You're confined to your quarters until further notice.
You know how that goes down. I break out with Jack.
Yes. I get a punch in the face. Well deserved too. They're looking for the guy, aren't they?
They're looking for the guy.
They're joking about clothing and beheadings.
Yeah.
They got just such a good report, and I'm so glad that she's sort of got like a mentor almost. You know, he's like a mentor. I see.
I think someone also to look after her because actually Raffi, as badass as he is, she needs someone to look after her as well. Does. Like she is fragile,
and someone who understands her. I can't pronounce your name. Is it Coglud? We'll talk about Discovery in a little while.
Picard right now. Sorry, all consuming.
Christoph got a like from Terry Metalis. Oh. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get the whole, Jack, after speaking to Riker about how we can get the crew to like him, he then thinks about, how are they finding us, and he works it all out. And
I love it's the trail of Shaw's blood.
Yes, makes you think.
Oh yes, blood in the water. Obviously, that's where everyone's head goes.
Well, I didn't understand that reference.
I didn't. I think it's a shark. So a shark can detect blood in the
water.
Oh,
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I think it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he sort of helped. He is doing something to help save the ship, which is great. But of course, it's all a bit
because,
and then then the starry eye guys comes in and his face glitches with a punch in the face, doesn't it?
So good.
And we both had the thought, didn't we? What Trekkies do. You think, wouldn't it be cool if he's a changeling?
But I thought, maybe it's like a hollow projection thing, or just a new race. New alien race.
An alien race wearing a mask or something.
Yeah, and then you don't dare to dream that it could.
You don't, because as well, we're so used to as Trekkies us going, actually, no, we want an original new alien that no one's ever heard of. That's even scarier than all the other aliens. And you're like, that's cool.
That's so cool. What we really want is all the bad aliens to come back. We
just want the things we like.
We really want
simple people.
We know what we like. Just Star Trek.
Oh my god. Wings of Beta said they gave us changelings. They gave us the Dominion.
They gave us the Dominion War. Okay, the Dominion War isn't back. They're making it.
It's back, baby.
It's legally distinct, Sam. It's legally distinct. But it's also
we don't pay the original writers.
No.
Okay, guys. So now we are in whole new Dominion War Part 2. Oh my god! And we are just like now we are hyperventilating, aren't we? We are on the edge of our seats.
So the last 10 minutes is just an intense freefall. There are changelings.
We have
Jack almost dies, and there's the 17 seconds.
17 seconds in a turbo lift.
Yeah, which are the longest.
I thought he was going to die.
Yeah, I was looking at your face, and you just getting paler and paler.
I know.
And then there's Riker and Picard fighting on the bridge. Oh my god!
Can't handle.
Jesus! I honestly, I can't
handle that. Honestly,
that was more intense than the changelings. I think.
That was.
Yeah, like honestly,
yeah.
I just wanted to go. No, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Hug and make up, guys.
I know. But I can, again, I can see both their points.
I know, yeah. Both of them are right.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I lent more with Riker.
Oh, see, I lent more with Picard.
Oh, interesting.
I think if they acted sooner, if they actually done it when he first said.
I don't know, with those weapons, what chance do you have?
Surprise. And
well, there was a surprise, the whole, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's, but yeah, the whole changing thing. So, what we want. Okay, so first we got the
but also
what's been stolen from the
data. So that was the other thing that came up. So we have two theories. Sam, I actually think is actually right on the money.
Law.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the other one.
Oh,
Law and Moriarty.
Oh yes.
So there's Moriarty. Once the Enterprise decrashed, or maybe before then, he's got his little box. What are you going to do with that? Go to the Daystrom Institute, let them tinker around, work out what's going on with Moriarty. So maybe they stole Moriarty and that's how he gets into it. Law's kind of an obvious one.
Okay. Maybe I'll just tag on to yours. Maybe those two and Geordie.
Carol thinks Geordie.
I think Geordie.
So I don't think Geordie's... Because he's running the museum now, isn't he?
He is running the museum, but just...
It could still be a diversion, but...
Yeah. You're right. It's probably Law and Moriarty.
Yeah.
I honestly hope. I honestly actually hope that Moriarty is the big bad at the end. I don't even know why I hope this.
Yes,
but I do.
It's kind of cool.
But if they don't have a fight by a waterfall.
Oh,
sorry. So Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay. We're not talking about Star Trek.
Yeah, okay. In Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes have a fight over water and they both fall. And both are presumed dead. And that's when...
Go for it.
Yeah. Arthur Conan Doyle killed off both the characters.
Oh, spoiler.
But then... I'm sorry. But then Sherlock Holmes was too popular and he came back. I think that's sort of ending for Picard. Because then if he falls into the waterfall, we know Picard is still alive because Sherlock Holmes was still alive. But Moriarty is killed. But that's what it was. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. I took you away from Star Trek to talk about Sherlock.
Do not worry.
But yes.
Yeah, so now we've got Moriarty. Yeah. We've got Law somehow. The changelings are all involved. And we got another idea who we need. Jeffrey Combs. Jeffrey Combs. Jeffrey Combs.
Literally, I don't care if he's... Obviously, I want him to be water. But if he also turns out to be the killer robot from Lower Decks, also okay. What
if Wayoon is the killer robot from Lower Decks?
Oh my god.
In that great big vault from Lower Decks.
Yeah.
And that's what the changelings have got into.
Oh my god.
I think it could work.
Oh my god. I would love, and it's crazy, just a little tiny nod to Lower Decks. Because it's in at the same timeline. Like any little nod. Like a mention of Captain Boimler. Anywhere, and I would literally go.
Get Captain Freeman in as well.
Oh my
god, Captain Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, Carol, this is just so intense. So guys, I don't know how you feel, but I am like
next week. Can't soon enough.
No,
I've not been this excited for the next episode since I think Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah.
That literally the cliffhanger, where they're falling into a vortex. You're like every Star Trek show recently I've watched, I was saying to Stan, they look really in peril.
Yep.
And then, oh wait, the Titan turns up.
What?
There's no Titan to turn up now.
No.
Unless the Enterprise E turns up, or D turns up, some crazy twist of fate.
As we're going into really weird Star Trek territory here, we're bringing out all the old baddies.
Yeah.
Naglium. The ugly Nebula baby.
Oh.
He was an alive Nebula, right? But maybe he likes them now. Maybe he's like, oh, you guys were okay after all, and saves them. I don't know.
So I was hoping, when the first portal came, I thought it was making a wormhole. And I thought, once you get a wormhole, then you get prophets. Once you get prophets, you get emissaries, and once you get emissaries,
we can go spoiled little brats now, aren't we?
We go.
Give us everything.
What if they make a wormhole and then the emissary is there to save them at some point? And then no, calm down.
Can't believe they Deep Space Nine this. Oh, no. This is just too good. Mm-hmm. Deep Space Nine it.
Deep Space Nine TNG with 7 of 9 in it.
And the little Voyager. Little Voyager. Yeah. That was so cute. And her quarters just got a little baby Voyager.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a little picture of Voyager. Okay, let's okay, so we've had all the excitement, and then we also had the news today. They released it on the day of one of the greatest Star Trek episodes ever been released. Mm-hmm. They also released the sad news that Star Trek Discovery will end after season 5.
Yeah. So
no.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. So literally, I'm worried for 2020. Like, I'm not worried for 2024. 2024 will be amazing, but there'll be no Picard. No, been a Discovery. What I'm saying is, like, I know there's still Lower Decks and Prodigy and Strange New Worlds. But we've grown accustomed to more than that.
Exactly. We've grown accustomed to a certain standard of life and as Trekkies.
A certain level of Star Trek. And that it can't be not being aired.
It's not unacceptable to us.
Yeah. So there has to be a new series next year.
Yeah. This is like our Catch Yourself White, and you can't take it away from us.
Yeah. So guys, you need a new show. We don't really care which, but the Raffi Wolf show.
Yes, Raffi Wolf, anything with 7 and 9. Just keep Picard going.
Oh yeah, 7 and 9's Captain's Titan, that'd be great.
Or... I get if Patrick Stewart doesn't want to work anymore, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
but the show can go on.
Call it Picard and he just...
Yeah, Picard's legacy.
Yeah, every once in a while you just, there's all that technology where you can insert them into a show without them actually appearing in it. It's still...
Yeah, it's called Star Trek. I don't care. Just keep it going. This storyline, this writing, everything about it is top notch. Yeah. Just keep it going. So yeah, we are disappointed that. But you mentioned something that actually Discovery was probably always.
So there was a post put out by someone, because obviously... Picard, there was outrage because Picard's finishing this year and then Discovery's covering next year, and then everyone was tagging posts where they've said from the outset that Picard would only be 3 seasons.
Oh yeah, that we always knew, yeah.
And early on they posted out that Discovery would only be 5 seasons, so that was a suggested run show. So it's not been cancelled, it's just reached the end of its, planned.
Okay, yeah. I mean...
It'd be sad, but...
Still want more, please. Yeah.
The series ended doesn't mean there's not room for a movie.
It is primed for a movie, that show. Yeah.
It would be really great as a movie. So
that would be good.
Yeah. And, Picard's series might end.
But as Co-Club says here, could allow a new series after Picard. Yeah, Star Trek Titan. Let's have,
So... We do the logic they used for Strange New Worlds. They spent for Discovery, they spent all that money designing an Enterprise, building a bridge, and a set.
Yeah.
Seems a waste then not to make a whole series around it.
Exactly.
They've done that with the Titan now.
Yeah.
Maybe they're testing to see how much we like Shaw, and if Shaw doesn't work out, there's 7 to step up.
Exactly.
Or Riker to step back in. There's all the options.
Lots of possibilities.
Yeah, so we're hopeful. But also still sad.
I know. It's still, but we're really grateful to the crew of Discovery and the cast and the creators. It's relaunched Star Trek in a way we never thought imaginable.
Your inclusivity is unmatched. And your cast, oh my God.
Beautiful people.
Beautiful people. And so lovely. And part of the Star Trek family forever.
Exactly. We'll always have Star Trek conventions.
Yeah. We'll see you there, guys. And to be fair, doesn't mean the end. Look at Picard. 20 years later, you might get a spin-off show.
Exactly, yes. Wheeling him out in his wheelchair. Oh, well, guys, it's been lovely talking about this. God, it feels so good just to say it all, doesn't it? Get it all off your chest.
But I still got more to say.
Go for it.
No, I don't. It's just it's just a case of it was so good.
It was a really good episode.
So really good episode, and
directed by Frakes.
Oh yeah, that's how you know it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm going to say. I would say this with every episode, but one of my favourite.
Oh
that
my God.
Was just. Yeah. And sometimes, I don't know, sometimes when you watch an episode of Star Trek and you remember the first time you watched it, like you think back to yesterday's Enterprise, or I remember watching, oh god, so many episodes. Like I can almost put myself back. That would be one of those episodes where I'll always be transported right back to this room, to that chair, this exact moment, watching it.
And knowing you have to wait a week to see next. Like, it's been a long time since I've had a feeling like where I'm actually really anticipating a next episode.
Yeah, absolutely. So, join us again next week. See how they get out of this one. What are you reading?
Sorry, my prediction, Riker is a changing and Harry Kim is the captain of the Enterprise F. I love both of those predictions. Thank you.
Good one. But someone is going to be a changeling, aren't they?
God. What if it's Riker? No. I do like the theory that Riker is a changing. That's why he's not.
Someone's going to be there. Eventually, he will be. They'll have their stuff. Right then, guys. Love you and leave you. It's been great to talk Star Trek with you, and we will see you next week.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care. Have a good weekend.
Bye. Bye.